arranging here from our main part of the tune as it comes in right up to the main breakdown here at bar 107. And we're going to start out with our drums. So if we just extend out our drum track here, and for the first part of our tune, as you can see here, it comes in with just the kick drum and the tribal beat. And then at bar 57 here, we are going to do a change. So brought in our hi-hat. And from this point here, I'm actually just going to fade down the volume of our kick drum. And we can do that by, if I just take this volume here, which at the minute it's set to 7.3. And I just put an automation point at the end, just at the change of bar 65, because we want the volume to come back up at bar 65. And we're just going to fade the volume down. So you can hear that's only affecting the kick drum. So we're just going to fade that down to about minus 16 dB, so when that comes back in again, we're at full volume. But if we just go back here, bar 64, we just want the kick drum to play, so we just split that. We just want this, we've got 3 kicks to pick from here. I'm just going to let this bottom kick play, so there's no body to the actual kick, so we just delete those out at bar 64. And we can probably just bring the volume even further down there. And then coming at bar 65, we've got all of our drum samples. What I'm going to do here is actually just increase the decay time of our clap sample. So if I just go to a clap, just going to click on the decay, and I'm going to bring up the automation line for the decay. I'm going to turn this up. I'm bring it up to about 2.8 seconds. Just so we get that sort of almost like pullback from the end of the clap sample. And then just before the change at bar 73, we'll want to drop the kick out again. So we just zoom in and we'll split it half. We'll split it at bar 72. And let's go in, and for the last 2 beats, we'll just delete the kick drums. And then bar 73, that'll continue on. We'll do the same at bar 80. We'll just drop the kicks out at bar 80. This time we'll drop all 4 of them out. And at this point here, we're going to start bringing things out of the track. So we've got these minus changes. So at bar 89, we'll do the same there at bar 88. We'll just delete out the last 4 kicks to transition us into bar 89. And in bar 89 right up to bar 97, let's just split them. I'm going to take out all of our hat samples. I'm going to leave the clap in and the tribal sample. And then at bar 97, I'll just split that across right up to bar 105. I'm going to delete out all of our hat samples again. And then just before this drop section, where there's not going to be any drums, we just delete them. Just before we drop into the main part of our tune, I'm going to create just a stuttered kick drum. So bar 104, I'm just going to reposition our kick drum. So I'm going to put a double kick drum. So I've got a double and then a clap, and then I've got, I'll take out the two main kick drums and leave just the click kick drum. And then I'll put a double hit in here just at the end. And we could probably take out this last clap. And then in the final bit, just at the drop here, I'm just going to insert a MIDI clip, and I'm going to put in one final kick drum hit. And we're going to have a simultaneous crash cymbal playing there. So that takes us right up to the main breakdown, so we can just remove those kick drums or drum samples from there. Okay, so I can bring out this bass line. So we've got the main bass line playing here. I can just bring that right up to the main breakdown at bar 105. And I'm just going to insert another audio track here. I'll rename it. Let's call it Hat Loop. I'm just going to bring it up, put it underneath our drums. Okay, so just going to bring it in at about bar 65 here, where there's a change, just to bring in an extra percussion loop. So if we go to our samples, we've got a hat loop there. So we're just going to drop that in at bar 65, and we're just going to bring it, just extend it out, and we'll drop it out again at bar 97, where there's a minus change. I'm just going to bring the volume back on it. And we'll just pan it. Just pan it over to the left. And then I'm just going to put a auto filter on this just to remove the low end. We just want the high frequencies from it. So we'll set it maybe at about 1.5 kilohertz. And then we're going to send some of this to our short reverb as well, which is our first return track. Just gives it a bit more space in the mix. I'm going to reintroduce the percussion sample from before, this green one. Just going to drag it over, alt and click it over. I'm going to bring it in at bar 81. And I'm also going to drop it out at bar 97 as well. We're just going to make sure that the filter is up full on that. And then we're just going to bring in a couple more of our reverse vocals and filter crash sound. So let's bring the reverse vocal over. So we'll bring it in just at this bar 65 change. And we'll also bring in the filter sweep and crash. So just copy and paste them over. That transition works well there. And we'll we'll just bring the filter sweep and crash over to bar 73 as well. And we'll maybe just move that over and keep it for a 16 bar repetition, and we'll move the vocal sample over to play it, sweep us into bar 73 on its own. Bring in some sort of synthy sound in here just for this change up section, and then we'll put a crash cymbal in at bar 97 here. And then we'll do the full reverse vocal and filter crash into the breakdown, which is at bar 105. Let's just pop on a bit there. Okay, just take out the bass line there just as we go into the breakdown. Okay, so I'm just going to move the delay sweep effects over as well. We can put it in at several points throughout that whole section. I think just at bar 81 here. Bring it in again just at the end at bar 105. Okay, so that's that part pretty much sequenced out. We're going to bring in a couple more patterns just to give a bit of variation. We'll bring the stabs back in again, and we're going to create like a synth, almost like a pad section to come in just at around about bar 81 or bar